people, welcome once again to hellohnclothing. Welcome to another wonderful video. Guys, we are on the series of necklines, okay? Say no to boring necklines. And I'm going to be teaching you some particular necklines that are not regular, not the regular ones, the ones that we hardly ever touch, right? I'm going to be touching it on here on this channel today. We're going to be looking at both the front and the back neckline, and application will be in any other video that we'll show later on. So for this particular project, I have my bodice patterns ready, the front and the back. I have it in the full scale for the front. I also have it in the half scale for the back. So we are going to get started now, okay? By the way, guys, please do not forget to subscribe. I do not say it enough. A good number of us on here are not subscribed to the channel. And then give me thumbs up. It helps the videos on my channel do so well. Give me thumbs up, subscribe. Drop your comments below. If you want to see any of this particular necklines in the application, that's cutting and sewing it on fabric, leave it in the comment section as well, so that will be part of the new videos we're going to be putting out. The membership community is live. You can watch this video. There's a video next to the subscribe button so that you can watch to know more about that community. That being said, let us begin. So first things first, we're going to start with the first neckline. I'm keeping all these others away. The first neckline we're going to be touching on is the Halter neckline. Now, I have a bodice pattern that has both the shoulder dart and the waist dart. That does not mean that you should use this kind of pattern. If you have a bodice pattern with only the waist dart, it's fine. I'm going to teach you the technique which you can apply to any pattern you have, okay? So what I'm going to do first of all is to I'm going to be folding it into two because I want it to be symmetrical. Fold into two so that I have the same thing on both the left and the right hand side. Now, this is the basic neckline I have on this Halter neck. This is the neckline here. I traced it, but I did not mark it out. That's the basic neckline for this Halter neck. Okay, for your Halter neck, you want to increase the neckline. So for the Halter neckline, I will make my neck here to be 2 inches from the top there. 2 inches will be the neckline, and then I'll curve my 2 inches. Got a couple cracks on it. So this will be the new neckline for the Halter neck. The next thing you want to do is then mark the mid armhole point here. So this should be about the mid armhole for me. So all we need to do to draw the perfect, because what we should just do now is to place it here, right? Place this curve ruler and then join up this point to this top here. This is what you should just do to have your Halter neckline, right? But we want this part here to meet up nicely. So what we can do is close it up this way, let those lines meet, and then redraw properly. So redraw properly this way. I hope you get the gist. From this is where it's starting from. See where this first line stops. See where the second one is. So by the time you're going to be joining it, it's not going to be matching up, and we need it to match up. So that's why we're closing up the dart at that point and then redrawing this Halter neckline. So this is how you just redraw it. Okay, so once you do it that way, it's going to match up. I reduced it a little so that it gives me a nice curve at that top there. I hope you get the gist, right? So it's tightened, it's looking good. I'm going to then put my finish up the other parts. That's use this as my, I'm going to use this there. And then if I'm going to be tightening the bustier side, going by 1/2 inch, draw the line straight down this one to straight down. Place this, connect it, and then that one goes. So this is what I have for this pattern. Let's cut out and see what it looks like. People show and tell, something spicy in my drink. Do my dance like Trendy tag with a way I stare. She make a boy act dumb. She know she hot, she know she pretty. She's self-aware, the steam is all dizzy. So this is what we'll be having for the halter neck, right? Okay, and then we will put let's do the back quickly. Let's do the back. So for the back, our back basic neckline is just 1 inch below, like it's dropped by an inch. You can do half an inch, but 1 inch will still serve the purpose. And this is where it's getting to. That's the neck width. The neck width is 3 inches, 3 inches by 1 inch, while the front was 3 inches by 2 inch depth. Okay, so from here I'm still going to mark that mid armhole point, or you can get your front pattern. Here's my front pattern, and then place it to know where that armhole got to. That's where it stopped, from there to there, and you can just draw the points. This is what we'll be having. If you want an armhole dart at the back, make sure to join it up there. Oh my God. And then, because for the dart no shoulder tightening is there, you just want to tighten by half an inch on both sides. Remember that the front has the shoulder darts already, which makes tightening possible. Okay, so for this one, to make it more snug without gaping, you just do some tightening there, and that will take care of whatever gaping or excesses that will occur. You also want to check, let's check that by the time, or let's measure. You can also check by measuring and seeing that you have the same thing. Here is 5.5. What do we have here? Here is about 5. So I'll put half an inch here. I'll just increase it to half an inch. Stop there. I'll increase it to half an inch there and stop there. And then redraw that. Okay, I just be frontin'. Solid desk. On God, I'm just tryna look my best. So by the time we join these two together, you can see that matching it up even from here, it's matching up already. So this is what we are going to be having for the back and for the front. So if we're going to be labeling it for the halter neckline, we'll cut one piece of this, cut one of this, and cut one of this, and we need to label it. This is pattern 1, pattern 2, and pattern 3. Okay, this is the front. Let's put fronts on each of them. But if you did not cut it on a full scale, this one will be cut on fold, and this one will cut 2 pieces. But because it's on a full scale, that's why I'm cutting one individually. So this is the front. Now for the back, we're going to cut 2 pieces for the back, cut 2 for this one. This is 1, and cut 2 for this one. This is 2. So this is the zip allowance. This is the back. This is the back. So we've completed the halter neckline. All right, so the next neckline we're going to be looking at is the scissors neckline. Guys, if you know this picture, if you know this dress on this channel, this is the scissors neckline. I'm going to show you how to do it here, because a number of us have been asking how. Let me show you how. First things first, you need your armhole princess dart. I'm going to make an armhole princess dart here. Okay, so this is the mid armhole point. Curve that in, just draw that into the bustier there. You need it in your full scale. If I did not say that, please, you need this particular style, you need it using your full scale. The halter neck style, you can use your half scale bodies for it, but this one has to be in a full scale. So great. So after drawing that one, what we're going to do is cut it out. Just cut out this part. So let's work on the center, which is the most important part of this dress for us. Now we have the darts there. Just need to cut off the darts. So I'll roll the line straight down so that I can cut off the darts. I just wanna be myself a little better. I'm a pretty thing. After doing this, the next thing we're going to do is I'll close up this dart. It's the original dart I'm closing. I'm not tightening up here. Great, so I have this now. So let me draw this shoulder to be nicely done. So what we do now is to draw the shape of the neck. I'm going to start from here and connect it all the way. Connect it to this point here. This point where we've cut off of that, because here and here needs to meet up. Why are we doing it to that point? So that by the time you're sewing this will meet up. So we're connecting it from here, from this point to where this shoulder begins here. Okay, so from here, I hope you get the gist. Please get the gist. First things first, draw an asymmetric neckline at the top, which is what I'm doing now. I'm looking at it and seeing that it may be too just high up, so I want to try and just freestyle with it and bring it down a little. Yeah, I think this is better. This is better. So instead of that high up, it's curved down a little more. Okay, let me cut that one off first. I've cut off that top. So if we were doing an asymmetric neckline now, this is it. But because this is a scissors neckline, the scissors neckline is gotten from an asymmetric neckline. We're then going to use the other part of the shoulder. You know, this is the whole length of the shoulder. We're going to use the other part here and then connect it to this chest line. Okay, so from this chest line, let me see if my ruler will give me a nice curve that is symmetrical. What we can also do is measure what we have from here to here. Okay, if we want the width to be the same, from here to here is like 4.5 inches. So from there, I'll just mark a 4.5 inch mark so that it's the same. 4.5 inch, yeah. Stopping there, so I can then join these points together. I just wanna be myself a little better. I'm a pretty thing, I'm a show and tell. Alright, so for this scissors neckline, we just need this and this. That's all we need. I'm gonna label it now. I'm gonna say cut 2 of this. This is 1. And this is the center front, right? This is where the overlapping will be. And this one too, we are cutting 2 of this. This is number 2, okay? So these are the 2 front pieces. Let me write front up there, front up here, okay? Let's work on the back. How do you want the back to be? All right, so for the back piece, the back can be a regular back, okay? Why am I saying the back can be a regular back? Because the shoulders will meet up. You can just let the shoulders meet up. That's by making the width of this shoulder from here to here equal to the same width, and then do your normal back this way, right? This one can be a regular back, or you can do a style at the back, or you can also make it crisscross at the back, whichever one works best for you. So first of all, I've measured where that shoulder will get to, the width of the shoulder. So all I'll do is just connect it. Great. And then what I do next is to draw a shape, whatever shape I want to at the back. I remember for the particular dress I have, I just made a shape like this. I made the shape like this. I had a cutting, a sharp cutting at the back. So let's do that. Great. And then it's just the normal waist dart. If you don't even want any dart, remove it from the side. So this is the back of the scissors neckline. So we're cutting 2 pieces of this. If you want to see me sew this up again, let me know. This is the back, and we have only one of this back piece. So this is the scissors neckline. All right, guys. So we have come to the end of this tutorial. Let me know if this video was helpful. Like I said, my shoulder darts does not stop you from doing this necklines or to draft these patterns, okay? So if you do not have a bodice with a shoulder dart, you can still use your waist dart and manipulate it that way. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you did enjoy this neckline, this particular one, because this is something we've not done before. Do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up, subscribe, guys, subscribe. Why are you not subscribing? Subscribe, guys. And we'll see you in the next tutorial. Stay safe. God bless you all. Bye.
I was a toddler, wish I was a bachelor. I ain't even bother. All my other friends wish I was a toddler, wish I was a bachelor. I ain't even bother. All my other friends wish I was a toddler, wish I was a bachelor. I ain't even bother. All my other friends wish I was a toddler, wish I was a bachelor. I ain't even bother. All my other friends. Hey, I think you're pretty.